Namaste, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Welcome in. Make yourself comfortable and enjoy the show. That is the most important thing. Thank you very, very much for tuning in and choosing to be here. This is Lashroomamagical, and this is your energy check in for October or whenever you actually come across and see this reading. This applies for your Sun, Rising, and Venus placements. It is a general, okay, so it may or may not resonate with you. If you are willing to book a personal reading with me, all of the informations are in the description box when it comes to that. My lovely water signs, whatever you might hear here, once again, it is a general and you should just take in what resonates with you, apply it to your situation, okay? It's going to be different for every single one of you. So let's see about your messages and speak a little bit more about them. Should I? I don't know. No. Okay, so your overall energy is wow. Is wow because it's about lovers. This is your minor major arcana. Okay, this is love. It looks like you were manifesting love, and this time mutual. I feel like in your recent past, connections you were dealing with and relationships you had were not quite successful, at least not when it comes to that mutual part of that mutual energy, about equal give and take. It's either that one of you two was doing too much, which automatically makes the other person doing a little bit more less. That is just a game where people go through sometimes. But this is mutual. The lovers, it's a soulmate connection, of course, yes. Underneath that, we have Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, this may be somebody you already know, you already work with, try to be in a community, in a unity. For others of you, it can be a totally new person. But Three of Pentacles speaks strongly about teamwork, earth energy. So it's more the potential here that you try to make it work with this person, maybe multiple times even. Who knows? Eight of Pentacles for you, which is great, especially as an opening message. So you're learning about something new. It's almost like you're ready to close a cycle and start a new one. And that new one is totally new for you. This is almost like taking a leap of faith, water signs, that you obviously need to take. It's almost like the time has come for you to learn maybe what it means to be in a mutual connection, to actually give and take as much as the other person does. So for a lot of you, there is a strong connection when it comes to that, and it speaks about that. We also have the Star, Aquarian major arcana, second major arcana appearing here for you, and we have Four of Swords. So new path, new start is ready to find you, definitely. You are ready for that. There is still something that you are healing, and let's not forget the roles can be reversed. So if you may get to feel, okay, this is not me, then it's obviously most accurate person on your minds. Or the person you are dealing with somehow on some level. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It can be that you just get to see if you maybe want to start a relationship with somebody you already dealt with, you may get to see that they're still healing from something, and it would not be possible to make a relationship work with this person. If this is you, then there is still a part of your heart that is healing from maybe the connection that could not work at that significant period of time for you, water signs, or maybe this is somebody else. With the Star, a wish is coming true. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify your messages to see more detailed picture about that. Let's go step by step. The Star is very strong energy when it comes to believing and having hope. So it's almost like some of you are praying for a new start, a new beginning, because you're just sick and tired of healing. Not a best way to express yourself, but I'm picking up that energy that goes through you. So it's almost like you are tired of waiting, having enough patience. You want a new love. You want love. So let's see. Eight of Pentacles. Wow, very interesting. First message of clarification is compromise with breakthrough. Okay. There is some unfinished business that is keeping you away from having actually that new start, a new beginning, that new phase of learning. You need to go through that breakthrough, and this is Scorpio energy, so this might be special message for Scorpios watching out there. But I feel like, compromise can also be between you yourself, that you just need to make a choice and decide on something, and that will open up the new door for you, and you will just have that moment of, okay, I'm finally free of that, because we actually on the same page here. It can also be that this is about you and the person you were dealing with, the person from your past, that you just need to cleanse the past, so to say, and free yourself from that. Bottom of the deck, we have exhaustion. I feel like this is how you get to feel. I feel like you're also a little bit afraid. It can be that you are losing hope and belief that you will ever get to cure and heal yourself from this past karmic debt. Can be for some of you. It's almost like you feel like you stuck to that. That's why probably from the other side you get to feel more and more impatient, and you want this to be over. For some of you, you are not yet recognizing that the compromise is actually what you need. Exhaustion, yeah, I don't have to say much about that. And underneath that is trust. So obviously you have some trust issues. The person you were dealing with might be a big trigger for you when it comes to your trust issues. That's why exactly you needed that kind of person to come into your life. So let's move to the star. Let's move to the star. Star is bringing in harmony. Okay, harmony with a pressure. Okay, so definitely what needs to happen here for you is to release that pressure so the harmony can come in. These are very contradictory energies, harmony and pressure. So, they're the same, but on the other side of the coin. So this one needs to be released so this can come in. And I feel like this is actually what you were hoping strongly. But you need to understand it is about that compromise, strongly picking that up, because that compromise will set you free, which also means you will get to release and free yourself from that pressure, and the harmony will kick in. So you again can hope and believe, in mutual love and equal give and take, and somebody who will stay. We have being alone at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like you're feeling maybe a little bit lost, maybe with emotions all over the place, feeling of loneliness. So there is definitely a part of you that is still healing. I mean, we have Four of Swords clarified with stress. Yeah. And going with the flow. And again, very strong I feel like, we live in a contradictory world. So it's somewhere it's kind of obvious to understand that these two and everything that is contradictory work together. But I can tell that you are quite a person who is involved into that contradictory energy. You might be telling something and doing another thing. You might be telling yourself something and telling to other people another thing. And I'm not putting this, because some of the people will maybe understand it that way. That's why I will say it now. I'm not saying this to insult you or trigger you or put you down or make you less of a person. No, I would never do that. But I get to feel, because in a one clarification, you have that strong contradictory energy, and in the second as well. And again, It's appearing here because if you find yourself that you resonate with this, I feel like you are quite working with yourself in your environment, in your community, on a very contradictory level. Uh, but again, we're living in that kind of a world. So it's not like I'm putting a blame on you, just to understand each other, because, misunderstandings are something that happens all of the time almost. So we have stress with going with the flow, and it's again, it's almost like allow this to happen, allow this to heal and go with the flow. Allow, it's almost like contradictory. For example, you feel like crying because something just hits you, and for example, you may be on a lunch with your family, you may be in a public, and you just stuck that within yourself, and you don't actually let the emotion go through. That is what I also mean. And it can also be saying something like, I'm okay, but actually I'm crying inside, which is again very contradictionally playing game. Um, so again, just allow that Four of Swords to heal and go with the flow, be with that, because it will definitely reduce your stress. Okay, we have existence at the bottom of the deck. So it can be that a lot of you, you're actually doing this. You're trying, giving your best to go with the flow, and, also going with the flow, because there is always a difference when it comes to trying to do something and actually doing something. Let's say about your advice, water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see. Oh, you have lovely advices. You have happiness. You deserve to be fulfilling content. Enjoy the good times. Choose to be happy. Because like everything else, happiness is a choice. Yeah, you deserve to be fulfilling content. That's why the Lovers is appearing here as your overall energy. We also have purpose. Your destiny isn't a straight line. It's a spiral. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey, exactly. Go with the flow. And again, I feel like a lot of you, you are doing this. You are doing this. Let's see some oracle messages for you. You've got time. You've got time. Take your time to heal before, before anything's come towards you. Take your time to heal and recover. Love is never in vain. Yeah, this is like, I feel like this also has to do with trust issues, or people just, yeah, that is something that we sometimes tend to do. Like, believing that the love was in vain, and that it was like unnecessarily shared. And that's never the case, because as long as that is love, as long that it came from the purity, it sounds like purity, like the pureness of your heart, then it was never in vain. Sorry about the moment. Most people are just trying to survive. You might be having some air prominent in your chart, or it can be that an air sign hurt you. Because air signs had the same message. Maybe you want to go and watch that. I don't know, maybe there are some messages that you also need to hear. But most people are just trying to survive, is always, a good reminder for us to remain kind. Because you might never know what's actually happening behind the door. Enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness, and your treasure is at hand. So it's almost like you get to do this and go with the flow, and this will come. It's almost that kind of a message. Okay, you have 4 messages that just wanted to come through. The first and foremost, free yourself. The time has come to take control over your life. Codependency. Your love life is depending on that. it's affecting your love life, codependency, which again has to do with those trust issues. Worth waiting for, angels are saying, romance angels actually. This is about divine timing. So once you are ready, it will come. Okay? You are allowed to live without fear. Okay? Open up your heart so you can receive the highest from all of the energies. So this is about allowing, allowing, allowing to heal, to recover, allowing to free yourself from the pressure and the pain and the hurt and go with the flow and just be with the emotion. I feel like you are also somebody who, you know, likes to care what others think of you. And yeah, this is where I will leave this. I hope it is helpful. I hope that you resonate with that. You feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Once again, if you have not already, like, share, and subscribe. Great to have you here. I'm very, very thankful for your time and your energy sharing here with me. I will catch you guys pretty soon. Take good care.